You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Here we are, the Code
Hello.
Rad Show, once again on the trail of the elusive Mr. Rabbit. Hello, Jim.
Hello, Jason. How are you?
I'm great. I wonder, I suppose that was Mr. Rabbit dancing in front of the comic book store in the beginning of episode 1 of Utopia. Although I wonder if that was truly him or just sort of a metaphorical Mr. Rabbit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it could be like a Kaiser Sose. Maybe there is no Mr.
Yeah.
Rabbit. Maybe it's just like it's hard to say. But
Yeah. Now that you meant, I was thinking when the character, I think that's Milner in the episode who explains Mr. Rabbit's backstory as this sort of super villain who massacres a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of Chinese gangsters, hundreds of them.
Yes.
I was thinking, what does that remind me of? Is it just reminding me of this show because I've watched it before? But yeah, maybe it was Kaiser Soze. He had a similar backstory.
He did. And also, that's right. I remember now. He said,
Now that you mentioned, I've seen Usual Suspects several times. So
he said, "Do you know what the character for Rabbit looks like?" And I was like, "Actually, yeah, I do." And I can show the audience right now what it looks like. So imagine can you see this? Or no, you can't.
The glare is kind of too much to see.
Yeah,
it.
sorry. How's that? How about
that? Okay, I can see it. So yeah, that's Chinese for Rabbit.
Yes. So basically, long story short, Chinese and Japanese can read it, but I think in Mandarin Chinese it's tooth. In Cantonese it's toe, like your toe, and Japanese it's usagi. But basically that you'd have apparently that symbol cut in your they said about cutting the character in your chest or whatever. So it's like pretty
all right, so before we dive in, let me I'll show this work in progress, a panel from a sketch, not a sketch, but a work in progress of a page from Interplanet Volume 2 campaign coming soon. Volume 1 currently available at fundmycomic.com and wherever better comic books are sold. No, not really. It's pretty much only available on fundmycomic.com. But if you ever see me on the street or something, I'll sell you a copy. All right. So yeah, Utopia episode 1.3 starts in a very cheery manner. A bunch of teachers and children getting massacred.
Yeah, that was just I just had a feeling when they're talking, it's like, how many people are in this school right now? It's like 5, 6. It's like, yeah, he's gonna, and then blams. It's like, yeah, okay. But I was like, yeah, I mean, this is a good show, but geez, this is really getting really with the kids and just like, wow, this is getting really.
Yeah,
it's not always the easiest show to watch. It's a good show, but is it easy to watch? No, but
yeah, I mean, I definitely have mixed feelings about it. I love the plot.
But,
the excessive violence. It reminds me of Mark Miller.
Oh yeah,
like Mark Miller's written some great stuff, and I really love some of his stuff that is sort of like mainstream superhero stuff, like Fantastic Four. But then so much of his other stuff is just so like Hitman. No, not Hitman.
Yeah.
What was the one about the kid who decides to be a superhero?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass, yes. I think, yeah. So anyway, Hitman was something different. Kick-Ass is just so ridiculously violent. To tell you, I didn't love the plot of that so much either. But the just endless gore and shot, the shock scenes and everything. I really don't like it so much now in my old age. So Utopia has a great plot. I love following. I remember, I forgot how much I enjoyed the show, but at the same time, it's kind of gets kind of formulaic. You just know someone's going to get their brains blown out. I mean, it happens at least twice in this episode, right?
Yeah, twice, maybe 3 times, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it
And
is very yeah, yeah. I was just thinking. I remember as a
and
teenager.
yeah. What's that?
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking as a teenager, I used to really love violence and gore, Image Comics and like things like Fifth of the North Star. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Now,
Yeah.
older, I'm kind of like, you know, I just recently read a story arc of Batman where I swear like somebody died like every panel. It's like they don't have to do that. So I guess maybe when you get older, maybe. But
Yeah. A
yeah,
lot of stuff I felt like that as a youngin. I really thought if I heard a movie was really violent and sadistic, I was like, oh, I got to go see that. Yeah, not anymore.
I'm
Like
good.
Ichi the Killer. I remember hearing about that, being like, oh, I got to
Sure,
see that movie. But
sure.
yeah, now, So anyway, it. Why does Arby go into a school and kill everyone in there? Well, he's got a reason that we learn a little bit later, and might as well talk about it now.
Sure.
They're framing Grant.
Yes.
Grant is the little kid who was one of the Utopia comic book fans, and because the network is so powerful. I mean, this is 2013. Now anyone could create CCTV footage with AI, whoever you want. But back in 2013, you had to be powerful spy network to do something like that. So now our Grant is on televisions all across the UK as a brutal murderer. The country is looking for this horrible character, and our friend Ian, the IT guy, contacts MI5 looking for someone named Milner.
Yes.
And they meet. Milner calls him back and tells him to meet her in a church where some bald guy, and I lost track. I don't know where this guy came from. We see him following our heroes, Becky, Ian, Wilson. This guy follows our crew to this church, and then with a gun, but Milner shows up and shoots him in the head.
Yes.
And I have to say, I have no idea where that guy came from, why he was following them. Did you catch on to that?
Well, I thought he worked for the network also, and I think I
Did he?
remember Arby in that one scene saying that we just lost, and I wish his name was that guy, and I thought he was one of the few that aside from you, he was the one I knew pretty well. The only other one I knew pretty well was like something along those lines, I believe. So I assume
All
he was
right.
just another stooge for the network. The I'm going to kill you mate guy, bald guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kind of curious. I know was this on Netflix UK, or because it is very graphic and violent, and I don't really see the BBC or ITV showing things like that. So I'm
I don't
guessing
think it
it's
was
streaming.
BBC. I think maybe it was Channel 4. Is Channel
That
4
could be, yeah.
what they currently call ITV?
Yeah, I mean, maybe our UK viewers can let us know, but yeah, it's very graphic and very violent. I thought that was very hard to do over there, but maybe things have changed. I don't know. But again, for our friends in the UK, if you know, please leave a comment below because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
Um,
wasn't BBC. But I think it was one of their standard networks. I don't think it was Sky, anything like that, because I would remember that. Yeah, I think it was Channel 4, one of their broadcast networks. I think maybe commercial one.
okay.
Ads, yeah.
I know BBC does not have ads, but ITV or whatever else the equivalent is does. So yeah.
Yeah. So Becky and Ian meet up with this MI5 agent, who then kind of fills in some more of the backstory. Jessica Hyde is current. If you're wondering where Jessica Hyde is, she's off with Grant looking for the manuscript.
Yes.
And so that leaves Becky, Ian, and Wilson to deal with this Milner character, spy, who knows the history of Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit, who formed the network with Carvel, who is Jessica Hyde's father, the people who, the intelligence agency that was formed to fight this Russian contagion, this Russian bioweapon that threatened to do something, since this is, TV, wipe out the world or something like that, wipe out countries and stuff. Because what else? And so Mr. Rabbit turns out was a shadowy Kaiser Soze kind of figure who was captured by a Chinese crime lord and tortured. And the crime lord's name was Rabbit. So he carved a rabbit into this guy's chest. And he escaped and killed just about everybody. He killed everybody that ever saw his face. So no one knows who he is.
Yeah, they said the Chinese character he would carve into them, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of torture, a lot of geez, and just like and I know remember the we also see Michael's story arc progress a little more. And I think the minister pays him a visit and says, "Look, if you just marry me again, your wife is going to be raped." It's like, geez, come on. It's just like, can't you just? Yeah, it's just.
That was rough. But I mean, I can take threats. I mean, you're going to say really nasty, mean threats. That I'm all right with, as long as
they don't show it.
Like, would you like to talk about Michael? It's Michael Dugdale, who his journey in this episode. It was pretty interesting and creepy.
Yeah, it's like, how much can Michael mess up his life even more? But as I recall, he let's see, he was looking for a certain professor that denies. I don't know. Let's see, saying, "Do you know this person so and so sent me?" And the professor says, "I don't know that person." Just kind of darts away. And then Michael follows him into his workplace and says he's got that ID badge saying Department of Health. And the guy's like, why didn't you just say you were Michael
Dugdale?
Yes. And then I guess I was a little bit blurry or a little fuzzy of where he was going. I remember he does take a ferry to go somewhere, and it's sort of like it's a place where it's all just quarantine, all these white tents and these
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I mean, that was very atmospheric and creepy. I mean, it was an island. The name of the island escapes me at the moment, but I guess this is where the beginning of the epidemic is.
Oh, is it Shetland?
No, it's not Shetland. It has a weird name.
Okay.
But I thought maybe that's where they were transporting the bodies as some kind of quarantine situation. But I think actually for some reason the outbreak starts on this island, and that's why there's tents filled with cadavers laid out on stretchers, and Dugdale goes there because what does he need to do there?
I believe he needs to take a sample, or he needs
to. He needs
his a finger.
Right, he needs some kind of tissue from someone who died of the disease. And
gives the finger to the minister.
And there was a creepy scene, a kind of gross scene, where he's in the bathroom cutting into something on the toilet paper dispenser. You're like, what is he doing? His blood is running down. And the show never really spells out what's going on, but you have to figure it out for yourself. Because I guess he knows that someone's going to come for that finger. He gets into big trouble, as you said. That Ministry of Health guy, he's not this innocent government official. He tells Michael what's up, and if you don't start cooperating, shit's going to get really bad for you. And, give me the finger. And so,
Literally, it's like,
yeah, he hands over the baggie with the finger, but he saved a little knuckle for himself.
oh, so he didn't give him, okay, because I remember he's saying, is that all? He's like, well, you think I kept for myself? Just
Mm-hmm.
so he did save the
But
knuckle.
yeah,
Okay.
he outsmarted them. Had like a little piece of finger that he tucked into the couch cushions. He obviously doesn't have a pet dog. That would be my dog would dig that out in a minute, and yeah, that would be tragic. That would be a tragic end to Utopia.
Finger looking good.
And so, all right, and so I think that leaves us with one thread left: is Jessica Hyde and is traveling with Grant, because Grant is the only one who knows where the manuscript is.
Yes, he does. He gave it to Alice.
And for some reason, he's reticent to tell Jessica. She gets him drunk to try to,
Yes.
yeah, gets him drunk. Sort of questionable tactics there, but they do eventually go, like you said, Alice, this little girl that 10-year-old girl or so that Grant made friends with, gave her the manuscript for safekeeping. But Arby, using his methods, also tracks down the manuscript to Alice's house. Oh, and like you said, the third headshot, I believe, happens there. Another person's brains get blown out.
Yep. Her mother, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big showdown. You have Jessica Hyde and Arby in the same place, and Grant and the girl and the girl's mom and other lady, whoever that is. Yeah, anyone who's not a main character gets killed. I mean, luckily the children survive. Not all the children in this episode are so lucky, but then you can kind of see there is the beginning of Arby's plot arc. I don't remember too much about this show, but that's one thing I kind of remember. I don't want to spoil anything, but he could easily kill Jessica Hyde, lets her go.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious to see where we're going next. But if you think about it, really, there's really not many innocent people in the series. There's some, but like very, very, I guess the kids and maybe Ian, I guess. But yeah, there's really not many. There's protagonists, but there's not many, I guess you'd say, quote, good guys, unquote.
Right. Yeah. Our heroes, you might say, like Becky and Ian, they plead with the MI5 agent Milner. We're just regular people. We don't have it. We don't want to have anything to do with this. And she's just like, no, you're not getting out that easy. You're kind of stuck with this. Which, of course, everyone watching the show knows that. Even if they tried to just go on it, they would all get murdered. So they've got to keep fighting and figure out. Oh, and there was also a big revelation. Not really a revelation, but kind of plot advancement, that the reason why the network is so serious about getting the manuscript is that it might reveal the identity of Mr. Rabbit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because that's a big deal, because he killed like 250 people to keep his identity a secret. So does the manuscript reveal Mr. Rabbit's identity? Well, I think we'll find out by episode 6. We're halfway through the season or the series. Got 3 episodes left to find out. The epidemic is building now. We've seen lots of cadavers on that island. There's a scene with Jessica Hyde talking to Grant in the hotel, and you can just barely hear the TV in the background talking about something like 11 more people have died from the Russian flu. So that is something that I'm sure we will see more of in coming episodes.
Yeah, and let's see. Lost my train of thought there, but just curious to see where it goes. And everybody that's involved in the series, they're all great actors, especially Fiona. I'm sorry, I have a hard time. I should be able to say her name because I'm Irish. Help, Fiona. What's her last name?
Fiona Shaughnessy, I believe.
Shaughnessy. Yes, Shaughnessy.
I'm pretty sure that's the actress's name.
Yes, so they're all very good. Kids are really amazing. They're great. But yeah, I think definitely worth a look. Not for the faint of heart. Um, but if you like conspiracy stuff, it's definitely right up your alley. Very intense show. Again, it's not a very lighthearted show at all, but it is a good show. I can't say it's not because it is. It's very well written.
Yeah, I'm sure those of you out there know if this show is for you or not.
Yeah.
One thing that sticks out to me is in the credits, it says, based on a concept by, and it lists 3 names. I wonder if, I don't know, we're like just like a group of conspiracy nuts who came up with this crazy plot. And then, Dennis Kelly, who's, generally credited with being, the main writer of the show. I wonder if he's just like a regular TV guy and he took this crazy plot about, plague and, evil pharmaceutical corporation and the network and hitmen and all this stuff. And he just kind of turned that into a 6-episode series. Now I'm kind of curious who these people are. Is like based on an idea by, you don't usually see that for like a TV show.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many of the British series are just only 6 episodes per season. Like say Blackadder was the same, Red Dwarf was the same. I'm not sure why they do that. Usually in America it's 13 or was.
It was 13 for a while, yeah, but I think it has 10 has become pretty standard and even less.
Yeah, I guess that makes I guess 13. Blake 7 had 13 episode seasons, yeah. But yeah, a lot of them, so many of them, Red Dwarf, Blackadder, just very. But at least I think they know when not to drag something out, like other series that we've mentioned. How there's over 100 episodes, or just where they know. I think the Brits know when to get as much out of the characters as they can without dragging the whole thing for over 200 episodes or whatever. And I think I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, I think about The Prisoner, where what they do, about 24 episodes of The Prisoner. Was it 30? Something like 2 seasons. I believe.
It's not many. It's not that many.
But I mean, every episode had a huge, had its own plot. I mean, now, so many shows. I mean, Pluribus, I'm looking at you. I mean, Pluribus is a good show. I think pretty much everyone likes it. I'm a big Vince Gilligan fan. But, the season is 9 episodes long. And, a lot of people compare it to the X-Files because it has kind of a similar thing. Vince Gilligan was a writer on the X-Files. But it would have been a 2-parter on the X-Files. And
definitely.
I mean, I found the 9-episode series, it was kind of testing my patience. I do enjoy it, but they stretched the plot to paper thin to get it to cover 9 episodes.
Yeah, a lot of padding. Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that's not the situation with Utopia. They give you enough of enough of backstory. There's enough adventure and excitement unfolding in each episode. And so join us next week, won't you? We talk about Utopia, episode 4, season 1.
4, yep, 4.
Yeah,
indeed. And we're building towards episode 100.
Talk about too many episodes. Code Rad Show getting close to 100 episodes. We're almost ready for syndication. We'll be shown at your local affiliate and be making that Seinfeld money.
Oh God, that'd be wonderful. That'd be great. That'd be great. Residuals. Where's our residuals?
Yes. Yep, they're on the horizon. I think you start getting them after 100 episodes. All right. Well, thank you, Jim. Great to see you again.
No, Jason, take care. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we will see you again next week. Bye, everyone.
All right, take care.